Way. Oh, you know what it is? You know what it is? I've already started. I've already started. I got the moon. I got the moon. How you doing, folks? Hey, look at me. I'm all out of practice. Once again, there we go. And let's get some music. Can you? Music? Can we? There it is. It's my music. Boom. Oh, lovely. Okay. Well, how we doing, folks? Well, hello there. That anyway. Let me get myself settled. 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 Turn my fan on. Ooh. Excellent. Well, happy work along Wednesday, everyone. Happy hump day. How we doing? What's going on? What's going on out there? I haven't seen you in a while. Cut my hair. How's it look? High and tight. I'm just thinking, that's... Yeah. Yeah. Maybe because my seat's too. Oh, that takes a long time, doesn't it? Good. All right. YouTube, yay. Facebook, yay. Oh, hello, everybody. Hello, Facebook. Hello. And hello, Patreon. I hope one of my patrons have got their autumn prints, by the way, by now. Sent them out last week. Hopefully, they will all have arrived. Can you see my screen? Boom. Boom. Notify. Notify. Lovely. Hello, lovely Lynn, if you're watching on Patreon. Boom. All right. Are we ready? Are we ready? Let's just... So this week has been all about the lessons we learn. So this painting is going to be called The Lessons We Learned. Yeah. Isn't that nice? I thought it would be nice. I thought it would be pretty. So it's a dry canvas as well. Black gesso on a white canvas. And this is just dry titanium white for the moon. Just done a little circle for the moon, see? Yeah. And the good thing about that is if it's a black gesso, you can just dab it on the moon and it looks like, you know, the craters and stuff and the texture of the moon. Well, that's sort of implied, so I can't go over it with a brush though. Bayek. Forgive me if there's hairs flying around on the screen and stuff, because just cut me hair. So there. And I might be sneezy. Oh no, the blues on my hands. Oh no. Well, who's this? It's our old friend, the lovely Lucia. Well, hello, Lucia. How's it going? I see you went live before. Did you do a spinny wheel thing? Who won? Was it exciting? I love your mice paintings that you've got, by the way. Very pretty. I couldn't tell which one I relate to the most. I didn't say a big backside mouse. That would be the one. But who knows? Who knows? Is that like a set of 4? Couldn't decide which one I like the best. I like all of them. Boom. All right, let's get started, shall we? I got some phthalo turquoise and a little bit of Payne's Grey as well. And I'm gonna actually, before I do anything, I'm gonna hit some of that blue and grey. I'm gonna make some of that It's very dark on my screen. I hope it's light enough on your screen. Hopefully that's okay. Lucia says, it was very exciting. Ellen won. Oh, congratulations, Ellen. Well done. Excellent, Ellen. And she also says, your hair looks fantastic. Well, you can come back, Lucia. Thank you very much. High and tight for the summer. Except it's not summer, it's autumn. Just high and tight anyway. Yeah. I'll have you know as well, it looks more grey because the light's hitting it, that's all. It's just the light. See? Oh, never mind. Moon. Little splashes of little blue, little very light brush strokes on the moon. So this is going to be a blue, grey, white sky. And there's going to be reflections. See, there's going to be a big mountain over here. Well, like Land's End Mountains, something, I don't know, cliff or something. We're going to have the sea. We're going to have waves, 2 waves, and some swash. I remembered the word. And a couple of rocks as well. Because, you know, why not? Why not? Why not? Wolas is in the house. Hola! It's beautiful, Danielle. Well, hello there. She's downstairs, working hard. Working harder than me. It's true. And look at this. It's Mama Mowbray. She says, Soz, I'm late. Here now. Love you. I love you. Yeah, that's okay. You haven't missed much. I did this before the show, so don't worry. It's going to be a lovely moon seascape. Yeah. Oh, good. It's on a dry canvas as well. So, brace your ears for scratching aplenty. Some people like that. Some people like that. All right, that's enough. Look at my moon go already. Ooh. Look at the moon. Look at the moon. Pretty. That's just titanium white, phthalo turquoise, bit of grey to bring them down. It gets carried away. Let me know if that music's too loud. Do I have space to move the mic? I do. Look at that. Whoa. All right, let's move in with some cloud cover on the sky. Not too light though. Calm down. It's supposed to be nighttime. That's better. Oh, so what you've been up to, folks? What's going on? What's going on in your world? What's happening? You been all right? What you been up to? Now, I'm not going anywhere near the moon with this cloud cover, this sky, dark sky color, which is just phthalo turquoise and Payne's grey mix, by the way. Anyone's wondering. It looks so much darker. You can't see it, but it looks so much darker because it's on a black canvas as well. I am yet to apply the white paint. All right, calm down. Yeah. And I've only had a cup of coffee today as well. Half a cup of coffee at that. Look at this. In one of my lovely mugs. Oh, that would make a nice gift, Dean. You think so? Yes. Are they available? Why? Funny you should ask. deanmowbray.co.uk/gifts if you'd like your very own mug. And you know what's best? What's that? I've got confused with who's who there. What's that? Well, am I asking the questions or answering them? You're answering them. Very well. The best thing about that is you get to choose your own picture on the mug out of all the lovely paintings that Dean's painted. Why, you could even get 2 pictures on the same mug. Just let him know when you order. I will. Thanks. Cheers. Got confused there. Who's asking the questions and who's answering the questions? That's difficult to do. Hard to keep track of. Awesome. Andy's in the house. It's gonna be a good day. Do you have night vision? I do. It's true. Harvesting potatoes. What, at night? You got night vision? I bet you do. Excellent Eileen says, hello, Dean. I'm with you for a wee while. Oh, brilliant. I love it when Excellent Eileen joins us before she goes off on one of her adventures. Oh, it's always so exciting. All right, look, I'm putting blue down. Okay, now look. Okay, I know about night vision and stuff, but see, this detail. This detail is important. See how the blues. Do you see? Do you see? It's very important. By the way, have I got the right thing going along the bottom? I hope so. Did I update it? I don't remember. Whoops. Oh, like every now and then, when you return to your brush, you'll load it up with a little bit more titanium white, and oh, it sets fire to the side of the cloud. Beautiful. It's beautiful. It is. I'm not very confident that I'll get this finished today. I may well have to add a little details this afternoon at some point. That's okay. I just wanted to say hi. Just wondering what was going on. You know, how you doing? What's going on? Hey. How's it going? Awesome, Andy. Awesome, Andy. You're the big 70. You're not 70. Give over. Who, me? I'm 40. How old am I? I was born in 81. That makes me 44. 44. I'm either 44 or 45. Can't remember. But you're never 70, Andy. Give over. Being absurd. Look at that. I mean, I know it was your birthday recently, but it wasn't that birthday. Get out of town. Oh, you know what? This sky. It's looking spectacular. Gray, blue, a little bit of white. Oh yes. See how you can start seeing it? Can you start seeing it? I don't know. Probably not. You will. You will. Just hitting the side of the clouds first with a little burst of titanium white. White and blue. Same as this side. Just kissing the cloud. Mwah. Mwah. Alright, then blend it out. Blend it out. Alright, good. Oh, I probably should have been doing the sides as well. Ugh. I will. Look at that. Can't see it. It's the moon bursting through the clouds. Bursting. Excellent. Eileen just celebrated her 65th birthday. Give over. Am I the youngest one here? I think I might be. That hasn't happened in a while. Nobody looks 65 or 70 in this room. Give over, all of you. You're all just kicking off, baby. We're just teeing off. Look at these clouds. Gotta be careful. Alright, I'm gonna do the sides. Talk amongst yourselves. Have a slurp of coffee or something. Or a bite of your sandwich. Yeah. Or eat half of a potato, Andy. Long. This is the top. I like to do this just it's got the same colors and stuff, and it just settles all at the same time. Brings it all together, you know? And if you wait too long, you can tell. It's the worst. You know what's the worst? I'll tell you what's the worst. The worst is when I sell a painting, right? Well, it's not the worst, but you know, it's pretty good. But the worst is when I sell a painting, and I notice that the bottom hasn't been painted or the side hasn't been painted, and I have to match the color. And I try to do it in acrylic sometimes because it dries faster. Secret, don't tell anyone. But I try and get it to match the color. Oh, it can be tough to do. Because oil settles over time as well. Oh, lovely. Microphone turned itself off when I hit it with my arm. I said there's a little less light over here, but the moon's so far away. What do you mean? And I apologize for you getting an arm full of microphone. Although you probably didn't hear that because it turned itself off. Winner, winner. Got a little pencil mark in here, the mountain where I want it to go. Just general idea. There we go. Sorry. Catching up. Also, Mandy says, spooky. Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm going to have to do some Halloween woodblock soon as well. I've already got plans for a 5-piece range over Christmas. Do Halloween as well. Yeah. Get some spooky painting. It went well last year. Although I think the Grim Reaper still remains in the attic. He's the one that's left, Beep, 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 beep. Excellent says, it looks good, but a little bit eerie. Oh, well, it'll be fine once the water's on. The water brings us calm. The water brings us calm. Just. Lucia says, I'm pinning clouds too. Behind the hippo, though. You're so random, Lucia. You're standing behind a hippo, pinning clouds. Why? I don't understand. Explain. Oh, the clouds are behind the hippo. I see. Awesome Manny says, you're born the same year as my youngest. Do I look younger? I bet I do. I did probably before I cut my hair grey. Lucia's painted with Prussian blue. I tell you what, Lucia, I don't like that Prussian blue. I don't like the Prussian blue. I don't like him. He gets everywhere, Prussian blue. Ugh. And when you do get him on your hands, you can't even wash it off. Ugh. Ends up on the light switches and on the doors. Hashtag sorry about that. Does though. It's true. All right, look at this. We're done. Sky's done. Sky's done. You know how I feel. Are we done? Yeah, I think so. Good, good. Yeah. Look at that sky come through. Look at it. Look at it. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty. All right, sky's done. Time for a drink of coffee, I think. Hard work, this, you know. Tell you what, making good coffee. I do. Let's do some mountain. However, the mountain, you know what? I forgot about as well. My second camera. How silly. No. Yeah, maybe. Extra camera. Yep. I remember now. Do I mirror the camera? No. There we go. Add camera. Will this work? Let's see if this works, shall we? Yeah. All right. Just need to move that down a bit. Oh, the microphone's shadowed on the. Yeah. How's that? Is that too dark? Let's move this a bit. There we go. Is that good? Okay. All right. Well, we'll switch them off for now. We don't need them yet. Calm down, second camera. Good. I'm just checking that it doesn't look too dark on the. Ooh, it looks a bit dark, mind. Forget it. Does that look all right? Is that too dark? You let me know. Excellent. Eileen says, but it is deep, and I'm having to go now. Sorry, I was looking at that. It's red that I have a problem with. No. What did red ever do to you? All right. See you later, excellent Eileen. Have a wonderful day adventuring and whatnot. crazy gal. She's crazy. Mountains. That's it. You know what as well? Guess what? My big palette knife is missing. Gone. Gone. Are you brown or grey? Both? All right. What was I saying? The thing I was saying about the mountain is, that's right. Majority of this is going to be dark. It's too dark. I can't handle it. I'm going to have to turn the light back on. That's better. The thing about the mountain is it's mostly going to be dark because it's at night, don't you know? So a lot of the detail that I'm putting on this mountain, this is going to be for the people or the person who owns the original. They get to see this, all right? You may not get to see this so much. Not so much. Maybe a little, but not so much. It's something that sort of catches your eye on a quiet Tuesday night, maybe. If you own the original, you'll go, oh, I can see detail in that mountain. I like that. Makes it special. You'll be highlighted. You'll be highlighted. Get out of here. See, the moonlight is going to be kissing the mountainside as well. Mwah. But we can make some texture. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. A little bit of reflection and refraction on the bottom there. Good, 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 good. All right, swell. Again, you can't see much, but oh, you see how that see how it's laced in there? It's the underlay, baby. It's the underlay. Excellent Island says. Red. Can't wash it off. Very easy. Yes, blue does the same. Bye-bye. Yeah, you're right. Permanent alizarin crimson. Ugh. And it is permanent as well. Goodness. Scarlet Red's alright. But permanent alizarin crimson, you're just as bad as Prussian blue. In my books, anyway. And you know what else? Red? Excellent Island doesn't like you either. So there. Yeah. We told him. Alright, a little bit of flat rock over here. That'll do. Alright, now we're going to have some fun with a little bit of phthalo turquoise. Okay. And some titanium white. Now, be careful. It's important. Everybody focus. Because, let me just, can't see otherwise. This is important, I'll tell you why. Because you don't want to overdo this stage. It's just the edge of the cliff we're hitting. In fact, you know what? Let's take it a split. Take it a split. So can you see this? Yeah, okay, so taking it a split. Alright. Alright. See the mountain there? Oh, it's clever. Right. I am lightly holding my palette knife for the artist watching. And I'm highlighting the side of the cliff, alright? A shaky hand helps. Alright. I know you can't see much. I'll show you in a sec. I just wanted to show you how I'm holding the knife and stuff. I've got a little pencil mark in where I want the cliff to be, see? And I'm alternating how my pressure is working. So I'm holding it down a little and I'm hovering a little. And I'm holding it down, I'm hovering. Holding it down, hovering. It's so tempting to paint it all, but don't do it. Its power lies in its contrast. So there'll be rocks and stuff that the moonlight hits. But there'll also be shadows as well, because it's a textured cliff. And just allow it to sort of retreat. Less and less, less and less. Until there's nothing. Just like so. Sometimes you'll need like a bolder bit of blue. Or a bolder bit of white. Holding it down firm. There we go. Anyway, you think the moon might strike? Just hover your knife up. All right. Just till it's like that. And then... See? It's like... It's there. But you haven't done much detail. You've only done the detail on the edge of it. To sort of imply detail. And of course you can go over with brown and grey. Make it darker still. If it's a bit light. If there's a bit too much going on. Dab, dab, dab. Dab, push, and glide. It's my three things that I do on the knife. Dab, push, glide. Yeah. Glide's like a scrape if it's pushed down firm enough, I suppose. Good. I'll take it. Good. Obviously less light over here because the moon's not hitting it. Okay. Alright. Well, we're halfway home. And what time is it? Why, it's 12:30. That's perfect. Perfect. Good time to mention that this here show is sponsored by the good folks at Photobox. Oh, hey, did you see that mug I showed you before? When I was having that conversation between two people, remember that? Well, that mug was produced by the good folks at Photobox. Thanks, Photobox. Now, you can't buy them from Photobox, but you can buy the products that I make from Photobox on my website. You can also buy stuff from Photobox, but you can't buy my art on Photobox. That's what I'm trying to say. Does that make sense? But if you did want to make your own, maybe you're an artist that you want to make your own and stuff, or if you wanted just a family picture or something on a mug or something like that, you can go to Photobox and they can do that for you. Head to photobox.co.uk to get all your photo gifting needs, whether it's what do I usually say, mugs, calendars, posters, prints, all that stuff, all that cool stuff. And if you want my artwork, any piece of my artwork, something in the background that takes your fancy, think, oh, that looks pretty, you can get that on a mug, but just get that through my website, deanmowbray.co.uk/gifts. There you go. All right, that's all I wanted to say. That's it, and that's all. Thank you to the good folks at Photobox. I'm gonna put some stars on here later, but I'm gonna do that at the end. That's in the meantime, I need to paint some water. That's right. Water. Now the moon is gonna have a lovely light reflection. I'm gonna leave that bit. Color this bit more of a blue, and remember the great thing about this is the black gesso underneath makes it super easy to fill the canvas because it's filling in all the gaps, right? Push this off the edge. Let's paint the edges while we're here, so we don't have to do it later. Can have the formation of waves. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Even that gap in the middle, remember? Can you see this okay? I hope so. Why does it look so dark on my screen? I mean, it is dark picture, but, you know. All right. Boom, boom. Adverts. Give over, YouTube. Get out of here. Get out. Oh, I'll let them play. Let them play. So this is, what was I saying? Phthalo turquoise. And a bit of titanium white. This bit's just basically coloring in. Nice and easy. Just like that. Get the edges. Just like so. Boom. Let me change my music. I've heard that music twice now. Let's change it to you. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, I feel the need to keep on showing you because it's so dark on the screen, but that's how it looks so far. See? See the C? Do you see the C? It's there. We'll be highlighting it in a second with 2 rows of waves. But first, I need some titanium white. That's what I need. That's what I need. I'm going to use the same brush because it can have a lick of blue on it as well. That's fine. It's going to be bold under this here moon. Light. So, very lightly hold the brush. Allow it to break. Be a wave. That'll be water. That'll be a wave. And that'll be moon reflection on the sand. That came out well. I like that. Very good. I would go so far as to say that was excellent. Hey, how's this schedule working for everyone? Is everyone okay? Like 1 show a week for me, like coffee break or treat yourself or a work along. Next week is a treat yourself Tuesday, by the way. I know it's not a full week, and I said previously it would be a full week, but I don't need to do that anymore because I'm not doing a coffee break as well. All right, so just to confuse everyone, it's treat yourself Tuesday next week. I like to keep you all on your toes. But how's it working for everyone? Is this okay that I do work along Wednesday 1 week and then a coffee break the next and stuff? Is that okay? What's your favorite one? Is your favorite a treat yourself Tuesday, or is it a work along Wednesday, or is it a coffee break Thursday? What do you prefer? Oh, feedback. Let's get a little bit of brown. I think I'm going to do the waves last. No, I'll do the stars last. I'll do the stars last, I'll do the rocks second last, and I'll do the waves third last. That's what I'll do. But I'll do the sand. Now. Can you see this? Yeah, maybe I could. There. So I'm just going to do the bottom corner, sorry, not the top. In a sort of nice, smooth. We're going to go across and then we're going to go down. Across. Let me give it a nice sheen with some titanium white. Mix in here. And the black gesso is doing its darndest to help with this texture. Bless him. He's working hard. Yeah, like that. Boom, 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 boom. Awesome Andy says, dinner ready. Catch you later. Enjoy it. Awesome Andy, thank you for swinging by. Have a lovely nom nom. Nom nom. Oh, don't make me jealous. Oh, I'm jealous. Hit the side of this sand. Twang. Alright. Down. Cross. Alright. Oof! It's coming together. Oh yeah. I do need some coverage, to tell you the truth, on this as well. But I think I need to make it a bit more blue. Because there's going to be, swash under here. So it's going to be like a wave, some sea, some swash under here, which just a little bit of coverage. Not much. Okay. Glorious. What did I say I was going to do with ordering? Waves? Did I say rocks? I think I said rocks, waves, and stars. I can't remember now. I can't remember. We'll do the swash as well, though. I think before we do the swash, we have to do the rocks. There he is. All right. Brown, white, gray, bit of blue, bit more brown. I'm gonna put some rocks in. We're gonna have distant rocks over here. So, and then we're gonna have a few more distant rocks there. Maybe and then we're gonna have some rocks over here. Let's maybe one rock. Little rock. And then look how fast these rocks are coming in. Big rock. Big boy. The moonlight's hitting these rocks, you see. Boom! Well, that was spectacular. Dare say that's the fastest highlights of rocks I've ever painted in my life. Look how it's coming together, folks. Look at him. You see how the shadow side of the rocks is implied rather than painted? There's nothing actually there. Close. But because you can see the highlight, it's implied. The texture's implied. I just wanted to point that out. Like a magic show. I can find my brown paint, but I seem to have lost my grey paint. There he is. Hiding. Sneaky fella. Now I'm going to put... I showed you before there was nothing painted there. I am going to put a tiny bit of dark detail texture in there. Again, for the folks, or the folk, singular person, that buys it. So they'll be able to see this when they look on close. So what have I bought here? Oh, he's even painted the dark side. That's right. Literally leaving no stone unturned with the rocks. Literally. Again, you might not be able to see it, but just a little bit of time to add a little bit of detail can sometimes make all the difference. It's the little lessons we learn. See? Because that's the title of the piece, you see. It's the title of the artwork. The lessons we learn. I have done a practice piece of this on an A3 canvas, which is just how much did I say that would be? This one's 320 before discount. I've done an A3 one, which is £200. There we go. before discounts. So, hey, if you're liking the look of this and thinking, oh, I could do with an A3 version, thanks, Dean. I mean, I like it and all, but curious to see your A3 version, then secure it. I'll show you at the end, but looks similar but not the same to this. Hello, patron. I'm sorry. Hello, I'm sorry. I love you. Jolly Josephine's over on Patreon as well. Lovely Lynn says, hi, watching as usual on TV. Sound was a bit iffy. Oh, no. I hope it's better now. Lovely to have you here, lovely Lynn. Jolly Josephine's here as well. Hi, didn't just join in my car after the trip to the dentist. Oh, I really wanted your trip to the dentist to be at 2:30. Tooth hurty. Now eating pizza. Get in there. As everyone should after going to a dentist. Jolly Josephine likes the work-alongs and love the films you make for Thursdays. Oh, thank you. Awesome. Yeah, I enjoy all of them, to be honest. Nice variation for me. And I don't feel overworked anymore, which is brilliant. I felt a bit like, this is hard. This is difficult. Doing like a coffee break as well as a live show. Sometimes as well as treat yourself as well as a work along, as well as a coffee break on some weeks there were last year. Crazy Dean. You crazy. You crazy. And I feel a bit better about it now, which is good. It's important. It's important that you live your life and stuff and get your rest as well, you know. It's important. Get ready to recharge. You gotta recharge. Reform the lines. Talking of lines, let's put them lines in. Not shorelines, but like little where the water's just reflecting. Glorious. I want to show you these close up. Hang on a sec. Look at this. Oh, the waves aren't even on yet. Oh boy. Look at them rocks. Look at them rocks. Jesus. Look at this. Now the practice piece, I will say this, the practice piece, the waves are a little bit, they're quite powerful on the practice piece. All right? Bear that in mind, will you? What time are we at? 45? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, I'll tell you what, we can get the swash in now that the rocks are on. So, a little bit of white. I may need time after the show to do this, but a little bit of white. Mixing that lovely phthalo turquoise, just a little bit. Yeah, just that. All right, probably I'll go split screen on this, just to show you. I want to show you my roll, my rolling technique on the swash is much discussed. Not discussed as in, oh, that's disgusting, but discussed as in discussion. So I hold my brush like this. See how I'm holding it loose, just between my two fingers, and this thumb, the little finger and the ring finger is doing nothing here. All right, so it's balanced, but the thumb spins the brush as I go. All right, so I'm spinning the brush as I go with my thumb, as I hold it between my two fingers. And the reason I do that is because it helps with an uneven look to the edge of the swash. Right. What's that? See that? You see how that worked? My bubbly fleece. It's my painting fleece, that is. And there's another. Where's the second? thinner swash lines. Not so much detail on that one. Yeah. Okay, a little bit of highlight there. Maybe it breaks off. It does like so. Maybe there's a little bit over here, a little bit there. Maybe you never know how this swash works. You never know. We're not going for straight lines though. I'll tell you that much. And then what I do is you take your finger, your hand's covered in paint, and push off one direction. Like this. Gently does it on the ones far away. Maintain that direction. Whichever direction. I'm hitting it with my hand, with my finger, and pulling. Hit, pull, hit, pull, hit, pull, hit, pull. Hit, pull, 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 pull. Just like so. Well, would you look at that? How clever is that? Ria says, "Oh, that's cool." Indeed. Indeed, Ria. Now, we're not done though, because this moon, you gotta respect the light. Gotta respect the light. How do you respect the light, Dean? Well, I'll tell you, Dean. Respect the light. This swash is thick on the edge. It's thin over here, which is why you can see the sand underneath, okay? But it's thick here at the edge of the swash. And if it's thick, it produces a shadow because the light source is here. So it's producing a shadow because it's thick. So what we need to do is we need to repeat the tactic of holding it between my two fingers and rolling it with my thumb. But this time, I'm applying dark Payne's Gray to the underside of the swatch. See? Much slower, this one. This helps it lift right off the canvas. That 3D effect. Looks like it's going to pour all over your wall when you've got it on display. Look at that. And this is just Payne's Gray. And a little bit of brown mix in there as well. So I'm just looking where that moon is, and it's creating a shadow. Nice deep shadow. Just like so. Isn't that beautiful? Ba ba ba. Ria says, I love the briny sound effects. Yeah. Yeah, glorious. So look at this. Watch this. So from a distance, suddenly we have very effective seascape. Look at that. Very effective. Look at the corner. Ooh, buddy. You wait till the waves go on. You wait till the waves go on. Good. All right. Put you there. A little bit of tiny shadows on these ones. There's little shadows. Good. Like that. All right, next up, we need the shadows of the rocks. The rocks are thick also, producing a shadow. 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 Don't be accurate with this. The reason we're not being accurate with this is because it's hitting water as well. Water has all kind of crazy effects on shadows. Reflection and refraction. Don't worry too much. Don't be afraid to reload your brush up as well. That's shadows. All of a sudden. Bit more dark, bit more dark. All of a sudden, we got shadows. Yeah, big shadow. Don't worry too much. Again, I'm not going for accuracy with the shadows because it's shadows over water as well. Remember, this is a thin layer of water. See? You see? Goodness me. Goodness me. Waves. Oh yeah. Why the heck not? Hit some waves. Now, the waves are going to be thinner over here because of perspective. They might crash on this rock a little, but they'll be thin. So so crescendos. Doing that action. Better blend. All right, good. First waves in. Now I do need to base these as well, so maybe base with a little bit of gray again. Again, shadows. Shadow, 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 shadow. Bit of dark paint. Shadow, 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 shadow. Goodness. Probably a little bit more light here when the direct. Oh yes. Glorious. Right, and this wave is a little bigger. What time are we on? 12:54? That's fine. This wave's a little bit bigger because it's coming in close to the shore. Some blue there as well. It's mixing with some water. The black gesso is doing an awful lot of work here because it's forming the base. Forming the base. This one needs a shadow as well, remember? But for perspective's sake, I'm making it much bigger over here than it is over here. Oh yeah. Big powerful wave. Hell yeah. Look at that coming together. Ria says, it's amazing. Looks like you can puddle around in it. Hell yeah. That's what I love about my paintings. I like imagining either walking into the woods or walking over the mountain or splashing in the sea. I want you to feel like you can just step in. The water's fine. Splish, splash, splash. Splish, splish, splash. All right, good. I'm going to put some base on the wave and then some stars in the sky. And maybe a little more of this. Have that go over there. Probably going to be blank. Yeah, good. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Just like so. Highlights again. The moon hits. sets the wave ablaze. Goodness. And we need to base it. Base. Where are you? Where are you going? Where's he going? There you go. We need some base. So shade. I'm saying shade. YouTube. I'm not swearing. Shade. 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 Wow. You can't go crazy on your palette knife as well for some deeper shadings. Directly under. Yes. All right. You know what? I think we're done. 2 minutes to spare. I need my pencil. Where's my pencil? Where's my pencil? There he is. All right, calm down. Pencil. Sharpen yourself, will you? Sharpen up. Stars are required. Boop, 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 boop. Hey, let me know if you want this painting. £320 for discount. 25% discount if you're a happy little tree. 20% discount if you're a mere collector. Oh, still an awesome discount. That's like £64 off. Yeah, that's crazy. And yeah, if you're a happy little tree, you get 25%. If you're a full picture patron, you get 40% off this. So let me know if you want it, and I'll show you the practice piece in a second. Just give me a second. Starry, starry night. I like hitting the stars on the edge of the canvas. I like that. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, lovely. Let's sign it, shall we? And then I'll show you the practice piece. Well, frankly, I'm astounded that I've made it in time. Duh. And this, I believe, is the 103rd live show. So if you want to become 103 and 0 by buying this painting, well, you're welcome to it. Or the practice piece, of course. I count those two. So that's the 16 by 20. Oh, lovely. The lessons we learn. Oh, we've learned a lot today as well, haven't we? Look at that. Look at them rocks. Look at the shadows. Look at the swash. Look at the waves. Look at the moon. Look at the cliff. Look at the stars. Beautiful. So that's that one. £320. The lessons we learn. And the practice piece, which is a little bit smaller, is the little lessons we learn, I suppose, at £200. So that's that one. Look at them waves. Whoa! Look at them waves. I tell you. Hey, you let me know if you like the look of the practice piece or the 16 by 20, the little lessons we learn, or the lessons we learn. Sometimes I spend a little bit more time on the practice piece, to be honest, because it's not over an hour and stuff, and there's not pressure. So sometimes the practice piece is better than the original. Sometimes the original kicks the butt of the practice piece. You decide which one's your favorite. The lessons we learn, or the little lessons we learn. Funny. And that's your whack. Look at that. Well, hello there. Someone just popped up. I wasn't going mad. It's got a message. Very good. All right. Thanks for being here, everyone. Let me know if you like the look of those. Wallace. Beautiful Danielle says, gorgeous. Gorgeous. And Mama Mubber says, beautiful. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks very much. Thanks very much. And Ria says, Ria says, I love both, to be honest. They're both atmospheric. Oh, thanks, Ria. Appreciate it. Hey, let me know if you like the look of any of them enough to have on your wall. That would be an honor. Right, that's it. I will post these in the group a little bit after this, and hopefully King Lewis is able to get them on sale. If you like the look of them enough to buy, then let me know. Message me straight away so you can reserve it, and so it's yours. Patreon's telling me something. What is saying Patreon? Patreon's saying... Lovely Lynn says, fantastic painting, love it. Starting to show how good your skills are, although I already knew. Oh, thanks, Lovely Lynn. Oh, Canny. Thank you. Thank you, Patreon, for joining me. Thank you, Facebook, for joining me. Thank you, YouTube, for joining me. Oh. Lucia says, I live them both. Well, love. I love them both. Oh, thanks, Lucia. Thank you very much. And Ria says, thank you. Thank you. Only caught the end, but love watching that. Oh, thanks, Ria. Right, that's it. There's no Coffee Break Thursday tomorrow, remember. The next show that I'll be doing in front of y'all is Treat Yourself Tuesday next week. If you're feeling frisky and thinking, you know what, I want to try and maybe order a painting and I want to check if it's on the lineup for Treat Yourself Tuesday, message me beforehand, and I'm quite inclined to just put it in the lineup just so I can pull a party popper. So let me know if you like the look of anything and want to see a closer look on Facebook messaging and stuff, or email me. And that's it. Thank you very much for joining me. For joining me, everyone. I think I might have lost brain cells when I got my haircut. If at all possible. Right. Good. Thank you very much, everyone. And goodbye. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.